Welcome to the Den of Tools. Well, here we are, everyone. We're here at the local Harbor Freight checking out their open box section here for their non-parking lot, super secret parking lot in the store sale. And you see they had quite a bit of stuff here. We got the wet tile saw down there. We got a winch on the floor, winch on the table. We got some of the Viking stuff here. And as we can see, we got new stickers. Now, and look, this one's even pasted over the old purple sticker. There we got a Hercules full kit here. You got the charger and the battery and everything else for $79. Yeah, I know, these aren't the greatest prices here because, let's be honest, the sticker prices have rarely been the greatest prices. Now, when they were doing the purple sticker, they were basically doing 50% off. That's it, no changes. It's kind of looking like they're maybe going back to the old way of doing things, where they have a higher price on day one, and things go down from there. We got some Bauer stuff. There's a Bauer cordless drill. I didn't go through the rest of the bag to see if there was anything else in there. But again, huge selection, at least at this store. And I find that there are stores in areas that have more items than others. So if you're at a store and you're like, hey, this store's got a ton of items, why don't you post it down below so other people maybe in the area can go check it out. We got Pittsburgh Jacks, we got the old Graylow Profile, we got the Daytona 3-ton, we got these pressure washers. There's two of the pressure washers, the Vulcan welding helmets. Those things are great, by the way. The paint sprayer. Oh, what else we got? Oh, and then up here on the table, come on, pan up. You know you can do it. There we go. We got all sorts of handheld stuff. We got buffers and nail guns and a slew of Bauer stuff. Now that's the Bauer half-inch impact. And I think it's a half-inch or is it 3/4? I don't remember. We got some of the Banks drills. We got that little Bauer buzzsaw back there. Great for ripping some sheet stock, doing small cuts and whatnot. 3 of the Warriors. More Bauer stuff, Sanders and whatnot. So this stuff is either it's all returns or open box, or it's had a warranty and then got refurbished. Either way, some great deals here. Again, I think Saturday and Sunday is the day to check it out. Howdy ho, guys and gals. Well, there you go. There you have it. There's the walkthrough of my local stores, my favorite local store. There's 6 here in the Vegas area, but this one is by far my favorite. It's the North Side store, and I love everyone over there. They're very nice, and as you can see, the place is super clean. They keep everything laid out nice and neat, and they always have a lot of selection when it comes to the open box kind of stuff. And that's why I drive halfway across town to go to that store in particular. Anyway, enough of me about gushing about them. The point of the matter with this video really is not just only let you know that there's a sale going on, but to talk about how something has clearly changed. So I knew there had to be a sale this month. There's always a sidewalk sale or parking lot sale in the month of January, almost always. And I've been waiting for it, and I hadn't seen anything about it. Anyway, I went to the website earlier today, and I'm looking at the website, like liquidation sale, blah, 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 blah. And then I see, I didn't really kind of pay attention at first. I look over there, I see blowout sale. I'm like, well, that really looks very much like the kind of stuff you see in the parking lot sale. I'm like, maybe they're talking about next week, but it says it's going on now. And so I'm like, but I didn't get an email about it. I said, well, I did get an email. So I went back, I looked through my emails, and I found this one. Alert, huge liquidation starts today. And as you note there, I put that straight into the trash without reading it because oh man, the marketing team over at Harbor Freight just gets under my fur and rubs it the wrong way. I'm so tired of this liquidation sale. Everything must go. We're clearing everything out. Yeah, anyway. It's cheesy marketing from the 70s, It's right up there with, we'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. I mean, I get it. Just give me the facts, man. The bare facts, if you will. So I'm like, well, let's take a look at this and see what it is. And like, oh, look, it's a parking lot sale, but it says liquidation. So what's going on here? And I went and I talked to the manager over there, and I talked to a couple other people I know over at Harbor Freight. And here's the gist of it. Yeah, this is what we're normally used to, a lot of us who see the parking lot sales, but some of you don't. And those of us who are used to it are like kind of scratching our heads going, well, what's going on? And what's happened is it's a combination of things. A, It costs them a lot of money to put up the tent and to pay somebody to sit out there because they can't haul all that stuff in and out every night. So they got to pay some security guard for 4 days, that's Thursday through Sunday, to sit there 24/7 watching this stuff. On top of that, they got to have, the tent and everything else, and it's January in a lot of places. Nobody wants to be standing outside in the freezing cold and all that. And not to mention that, and a lot of the newer stores are in nicer strip malls, and they're like, no, you can't do that in our parking lot. And some cities are like, no, you can't have parking lot sales. It has to be in your retail establishment. And basically, a lot of them have been pushed inside, and a lot of people have been missing the sale. They drive by, they don't see a tent, and they go, oh, I must have gotten the dates wrong, and they don't stop. So it's clear that they're adjusting this as their new parking lot sales format. So, but what does that mean to you and me? Well, it just means that we got to pay a little bit more attention, and we're not going to see big parking lot sales. Stop now. It's kind of weird. And in fact, the store was darn near empty. And I stopped at 3 stores today, and in each case, it looked like a regular Saturday. Well, okay, not empty, but it wasn't parking lot sale kind of big. And I think in every case, most people just didn't realize that the liquidation sale here is also now the parking lot sale. You see hundreds of open box factory reconditioned as is closeout and scratch and dent items. That's what we've all been looking for. That's what we saw at the beginning of the video. And then we have the regular stuff here. We got the Earthquake for $229, the Chicago Electric for $130. If you've been waiting for the Chicago Electric, that's the buy it price on the Chicago Electric. I strongly advise, if you have a few more bucks, to consider the Admiral. It comes with a better blade. No, it comes with a blade, period. The Chicago Electric doesn't come with a blade. And the Admiral has a lot more features to it. Once you look at the sale price of the Admiral, considering adding the saw blade to this, they're not that far apart. Definitely consider it. Then we got the Pittsburgh, we got the new Red Series 2 jacks, plus the new Daytonas, the tarp, the shop light there. That's a fabulous shop light. I run them all the time. They're great. I just did a video comparing it versus the work light there. It puts out a ton of light, especially for 20 bucks. And here we got, of course, all the little items they're always looking to pick up here. I'm going to let you guys read through that or pause it or whatever. Or go find your own email that you've probably deleted as well. And we got the Franklin ladder, $99. That's not a huge sale. $169 on the titanium. That's not terrible. The Cobra for $219. Here we go. Pittsburgh SAE and is that 13-piece half-inch drive deep impact set. SAE and metric for $18. Those are great. Now the Bauer 20-volt lithium-ion half-inch impact wrench. That's the one you saw me pick up there in the video. $89 tool only. As you see, not a huge savings on the open box. That's why you got to wait and hope the prices tick down on Saturday and Sunday. We got batteries, rip saws. There's the 7-inch industrial tile and brick saw. That's a great saw. I mean, these things are so much fun to play with, and they're probably even better to use professionally. But I like using them. $200 there. And we go through, again, the Bauer stuff. I got to tell you, if you're a DIYer, home gamer type, the Bauer makes an excellent brand to get into. I have to say, Ryobi is good for the homeowner. The Cobalt series over at Lowe's, but the Bauer series is top notch. It really is. Let's see here if anything else jumps out at us. That's I don't know. Maybe if I see something, or if you see something that the bear skipped over here that I missed. Open box on this was $100. It's only $120 for brand new. I might go with that. I just picked up this Ames little meter here. $17.99. It's a great pickup on those. Anything under $20 is usually a good price on one of these meters. And not just from Harbor Freight, from anywhere. But this one is nice. I've used a lot of cheap plasticky ones. The only thing I'll say kind of negative about it is that the handle's a little small. If you got big bear paws, it feels like you're holding something uber teeny tiny. Anyway. It's fun, but the construction is far better than a lot of the cheap ones that I've picked up before. So, anyway, there you go. There's the big blowout sale. And again, as they say, the prices get discounted depending on each day. Friday's down to 50%, Saturday. But I hate this. They do this sort of thing here. Let's see if we can zoom in here so we can see what it actually says. And of course, it's going to take us way out of it. Come on. And it says I don't know. You can't read it. I know it says up to, but it's illegible in my email. Can you imagine what it looks like in print? Oh, that's just ridiculous. They got to make that more legible. Anyway, let's go back to the actual flyer on the website. And there we go. There we have this. And as we can see here, it's got, you know, the liquidation sale on the upper left. It's got blowout sale here. And again, we got more deals, more prices. Let's see if there's anything here that jumps out that wasn't there before. The compressors, the new batteries. You know, the kids have been using these batteries, these Edge batteries. They're not bad. They've been lasting a while, and they're toys. They got the little quadcopters. They've been flying around with those things. You know, they sent them. Yeah, they did send me these for free. I didn't pay for them, but if I was there and I had a coupon, $4.99 for a pack of them, that's not terrible. Let's see here. The recip for $20. That's a good buy it price on that. I don't know. I'm not seeing any other prices that are like fabulous. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta have them. I'll be honest. I'm kind of just stunned the fact that they had a liquidation sale. Actually, I'm gonna back that up. Here's a buy it price right here, and it was what we were just talking about. It's the Admiral saw. The 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw with LED and laser guide, $169. That's a buy it price on that. That comes with the blade. And it's not as good a blade as you're going to get over here on the Hercules, but it's a good medium, you know, middle of the road kind of blade. It's a $20, $30 blade because it's a 12-inch. All right. So remember, 12-inch are going to cost more than a lot of you guys are like, I can buy a blade for $15. I'm like, that's a cheap 10-inch. These are 12-inch blades. They're going to cost more. And it's got a bigger table. It's got better slide outs. It's got better tilt control. It's got a better laser. Everything about it is a step and a half up. And, you know, the other one's $130. By the time you add a $30 blade, you're at $160. $160 versus $170 to get all those extra features. If you had the Chicago Electric and I came up and said, hey, for $10, I'll give you all the features this does, you'd buy it in a heartbeat. So don't hurt yourself. Just buy the right one first. All right, let's skip through the rest of it, see if there's anything else that jumps out at us. The Yukon, they had this in stock. They actually had it on the floor, and I gotta say, it you know, it looks just as good as I remember it. I will, however, say I think the whatchamacallit, the Husky at Home Depot may be a better deal. They've upgraded it since. I know there was a big video coming out showing the Yukon was better made than the Husky. Husky saw that, went back to the manufacturer, and was like, hey, what are you doing to us? And they upgraded their box. I still don't think it's quite up to the construction level of the Yukon, but instead of it being like, you know, this is 100, but the Husky's 70, it's like the Husky's 90 and this is 100. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm just giving you a scale to measure it against. That said, the Husky's considerably bigger, and it's I think it's cheaper too. So, anyway, and let's see what else we got here. That's a nice little plier set. If you need a basic middle of the road plier set, that's a great little plier set there for $14. There we go, the batteries. Anyway, that looks like all we got for you today. So anyway, that's it. That is our parking lot, not a parking lot, super secret parking lot sale. I don't know what you want to call it. I really don't want to call it the liquidation sale because there's a liquidation sale every day. Every day at Harbor Freight there's liquidation. It's all going to go. Bye. It's all gone. Out the door. It's got to go. Oh my gosh. It just gets old. It's so old. I wish somebody would take away the coffee maker or the caffeine pills or whatever's going on over there at the marketing department and just get down to some basic stuff. Just tell us what's on sale. We'll figure it out. You don't have to act all crazy and loony like it's going out of business. Anyway, Happy New Year, by the way, everyone. This is our first parking lot sale, not parking lot sale of the year. Hopefully there'll be 3 more, probably at least 3 more in the year. Anyway, that's all we got for you today. Please join us this Sunday if you can for our regular weekly Tool Talk Live with Jeff and the Missus and the Cubs and the Labradog and whoever else shows up. We talk, we usually start at 6 p.m. Pacific. We go until like 9 or so when it depends on how long we get chatting. You know how it gets. Anyway, it's a great group of people. We hope to see you there. Hopefully you can chime in. You got any questions, that's a great place to show up and ask questions, get follow-up to any of the videos from the week. Anyway, that's what we got. You take care. God bless. And as always, say it with me. Shine on.